Well, Vault Army, would you look at that? First off, we got over $2,000 ETH price. And of course, as expected, Vault was following right up with ETH, coming back up to that 100 million market cap range. And guys, if you look at the date, we are on the 13th of April. The 17th is in 4 days. A lot of different things are brewing up. Vaultoshi is dropping madness on the timeline. I'm talking about waking up to messages like this. Do you realize that nobody realizes the day a 10x, 50x, or 100x starts? In hindsight, it was always obvious. And if you've been tuned into this channel for a long time, you knew it was obvious because that's all we kept saying. It's going to be obvious. Let's get into everything that is going on right now with Vault. Now, before we begin, guys, please do me a favor and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome, guys. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell for me, please, and thank you. So guys, let's get right into this. First things first, let's go look at the overall markets. I know we've been seeing a big bomb drop altogether. BTC over 30K, the first time we have seen prices like this in roughly a year. ETH now over 2K, and this just happened this morning. And of course, going with ETH, you have Vault up 7.3% in the last 24 hours. Now we're having teasers on top of teasers, guys. Pablo just made a live stream yesterday talking about a new utility that's in the works, Volti Eco. Now we've heard of Volti Eco, but we didn't know exactly what it composes of, and we still don't. But all we do know is that Volti Eco ties into all of the various utilities already released by Vault and what hasn't yet been released by Vault into one big umbrella. And now we're gonna see exactly what this impact is gonna be. Now, mind you, this utility is not tied into the news that we still have yet to see what's gonna happen on the 17th. If you look at today right now, we're sitting at $13.8 million in volume, and being honest, this is a light day for Vault in terms of volume. Yes, guys, I just said that. 13.8 million is a light day for a project like Vault in terms of volume, because just the other day we were doing an all-time high of $28 million in 24-hour volume. It is absurd. As a matter of fact, and I wish I could pull up the Twitter, but it's too much of them, we were ranked number 3 in all of the meme coins in terms of volume. We were right underneath SHIB and Doge. That says a whole lot, especially timing it with the fact that the markets are, we knew the markets were turning upside, but for all those people still with the 10K BTC dream, well, now they're starting to get a dose of reality that things are fully in commence for the bull market. If they haven't known last month, well, maybe today's prices will show them that. Now, let's not ignore this big green candle that we're seeing in the reversal of the Vault chart, and not just for the ETH side, but we're also seeing it for all 3 chains across going green. Now with Vault, I've seen just these last few days, I've seen a buy come in early this morning for about $66,000, and then shortly before that, I think it was a day before or 2 days, my memory's foggy, I saw 47 grand, around 47K come in to Vault as well. And as you can see, what that has done is that has sent us right into this reversal that we've been waiting on. And mind you, when I went to bed last night, we were sitting in the 14s, and I thought, man, hey, this is going pretty good, man. I'm liking these levels right here. We're sitting pretty smooth. Now we're up, going into the 16s and still climbing, because remember, we're wrapped with ETH. So as ETH climbs, that means Vault will climb as well. So many things unraveling all at once that we have to really take a step back and see how far we've come along as a community and understand that things are just getting started. Now, this is the time where we have to zoom out and look at where we are, okay? This is us right here. Even zoomed out this far in the 12-hour candle, the amount of traction that we've seen these last 2 days are so big that that green candle still sticks out to us even from this type of distance looking in. We are not that far off from all-time high, and like I said, guys, when we get to all-time high, that's where the games really get started. I'm not going to say that's where the full games begin, because that's not to the billions. Now, I've seen a couple of people that are thinking too dang small-minded, talking about, I can't wait till we hit all-time high, or I can't wait till we hit 4 zeros, and that's still not even a billion. We need to be about 4 zeros and a 16 to be at a billion market cap. And for those that are thinking that this can only just touch a billion, and that's it and fall off, you are sadly mistaken, and you need to do more research on what this project has been doing. Also glad to point out that it's actually been longer than a year now that I've been a part of the Vault community. It's actually month number 13 exactly. So I can tell you firsthand that this is going to be a big blow up when it happens. Every single catalyst that you see, even influencers that didn't give a dang about meme coins, are giving a damn about Vault. Now that is something very important to keep track of, because we need to realize that what's happening right now in the markets is that they're loading up on the stables, and once the stables get to a specific level, it's going to have a bit of a pause, because now we're going to start seeing the money drip into the altcoins and meme coin sector. Now this is a no-brainer of knowing where a good chunk of that money is going to be going to, considering that Vault was number 3 for meme coins, right under SHIB and Doge in 24-hour volume. And we even saw a bit of that money, the $66,000 buy, the $47,000 buy, trickle into Vault as it was. And those little buys was enough to already send us into this reversal, going back into the 16 zone. So what is going to happen in the next 4 days? I have no idea. We still have yet to have clues revealed to us. I'm thinking that it's an exchange. That is my opinion, because that, coupled with the utility that Vaultoshi is deciding to kind of roll out ahead of schedule, it could be some really big fireworks that we're in for. And I don't even know how to describe the magnitude, because I don't even have much info to go off of. The level of bullishness that we've been seeing, not just in the markets, but in Vault in particular, is becoming insane. And let's just use this as an example to show you how quickly things can change, guys. So for those that are thinking small, it's time to think big, especially with Vault. Like they say, it's time to go long when it comes to Vault. Have your strategy for taking profits. Don't do it too early. I don't want you guys getting overly excited just when we hit 2x from all-time highs. That's still the beginnings, guys. And I know people are going to ignore this message and still go do what they want to do anyway. And quite frankly, that's your choice. I know what I'm doing with my money. I'm playing it smart because I see where this project is going to go. Can I go back to that tweet that Vaultoshi said, by the way, at 4 o'clock this morning, right before that $60-something thousand buy came in? Nobody realizes the day a 10x, 50x, or 100x starts, but it's always obvious. No one knows when the day's gonna come, but they better be ready for it. That's what I took from this message. Let me know in the comments what you guys think is in the works for this coming week for Vault. Now, with that being said, folks, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'm Jazz Royce, and like I always say, I'm going to catch each and every one of you guys at the top.